Hey folks, welcome back to Green Iron TV. Do want to take a moment to apologize. It's been a little bit since we've been on, but we have had quite a bit going on. We did have kind of a personal tragedy going on, and so I do apologize for not being on for a little bit. But hey, stick with us. I'll tell you what's going on. Well, folks, unfortunately, it's been a pretty rough several weeks here for us. Um, as many of you know, I own a motorcycle dealership here in Michigan, and we unfortunately had a major fire. We had a total loss fire, completely destroyed the dealership, and just absolutely devastating. Um, Nothing salvageable from the fire. Uh, Millions of dollars of inventory up in flames, and unfortunately, what that means is I'm busy. I've spent a lot of time going through stuff, uh, working with fire investigators, working with these insurance companies. Um, just even the simple things, just such as, sitting down and listing out personal property that was in the dealership, plus, the actual, dealership property. Um, it just takes a lot, and it's unfortunately taken a lot of time and a lot of effort. And of course, with taking all that time and effort. It means I just haven't had time to be down here in the garage and work with any of the green iron. Plus, it's been blistering hot and dry here, and with the fire and everything, it's kind of a bit of depression, kind of bit of a low spot, and unfortunately, coming down to work in the garage just wasn't high on my list. So, but things are starting to look up. Stuff's starting to flow with the insurance companies. The fire investigators have completed everything. They know the approximate area within the dealership where the fire started and how it started, and they have that all going. So that's a good thing, and it's allowing us to move forward from this position on. But the important thing is now that things are starting to clear up a little bit, it's giving me some motivation to come down to the garage and work with Green Iron. And of course, I do have all kinds of stuff coming up. I do have our favorite car shows coming up here. There's a parade coming up that we're always in, that we always carry the veterans in. Got a couple other possible events coming up, and we're going to kind of swing back into the swing of doing that, working with the vehicles, getting them out right now. Knock on Green Iron. Nothing really needs any maintenance. All the vehicles are up and running in tip-top shape at the moment, especially after we did that carburetor rebuild on the M38A1. So everything's all kind of in a good spot, and that means hopefully we can do the show, this upcoming show, and this upcoming parade without any hiccups or problems, and we'll keep motoring along. So as you can kind of see here, I have started packing some of the stuff into a couple of vehicles for this upcoming show, so that when it gets here, we can just run the vehicles down, set them up on display. So that's probably what's going to be some of our next upcoming videos. Will be from that show and from an upcoming parade stuff. So stick around for that stuff. I do appreciate everybody that has stuck through it, even though and continues to watch, even though unfortunately I haven't had the motivation to be down here in the garage for a little bit. but hopefully that's going to change soon. We'll be back to it. So I do want to take a moment. I was out for a nice Sunday evening cruise the other night, and lo and behold, the joys of living in a large tourist area. I ran into a gentleman named Rich that has another 725 ambulance. Of course, his is all done up and modded, and he's running a Cummins turbo diesel in it, and modified axles, the whole 9 yards. He's put quite a lot of effort into that vehicle, and so I ran into him, and so as I was out driving around, so I ran home, grabbed my 725, and went and met with him, and we took a couple pictures and sat around and talked Army vehicles and 725s and all that. So I want to take the time to say thanks to Rich for sitting down and chit chatting with me and talking about the cool Army trucks. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching along. I know this was just a quick little one, but I just felt I needed to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's been going on and where we've been and why we haven't been on in a while. So hey, like always, I hope you guys have a good afternoon, and thanks a lot for watching. And of course, as always, take a moment. In the links in the description down below is our Green Iron TV merchandise store. Hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all kinds of cool stuff. Be real nice if some people bought some stuff. Help me fund some of these Green Irons and put a little gas in these things for the parades. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.